Grava!
My name is Tomé, and I love life. I'm Tomé Barros Andrade, and I'm the owner of Cabo Vegan, 50% owner with my wife, Valerie Andrade. I was born in Cape Verde, and I came to the United States in 1984. My parents migrated here. I went to school here, and I never went to school in Cape Verde because I was 4 years old when I came. So one thing that I've always been kind of attached to is like nutrition. Since a young adult, I had some issues actually fairly early in my life. When I was around 22, I had gout. So I stopped eating red meats. It's been like almost 16 years since I had red meat. So that, and mainly just the more information I took in about nutrition and health, all the arrows pointed that, you know, we shouldn't be eating meat, we shouldn't be, animals shouldn't be suffering the way they are. And eventually, about 6 years ago, I decided to make the full commitment of going vegan. Many times people get confused with vegan as a diet. Vegan isn't a diet. Vegan is a lifestyle. The purpose is, for us, is to build this restaurant, market/restaurant. In the market section, we're going to feature all of the vegan products that are otherwise hard to find, snacks, health and beauty, supplements. We're also going to import different types of products from Cape Verde, like the Cape Verdean coffee from Fogo, along with other traditional items like hamaca. We use a lot of those things in our recipes. A lot of our shakes have things that come from Cape Verde that Cape Verdeans are familiar with, like the hamaca sunrise, which is a delicious drink that's made from hamaca, oatmeal, oat milk, café de fogo, a little bit of café de fogo in it. After going vegan, we found ourselves in a very small pocket in terms of where we stand in society. So there's not a lot of vegan restaurants anywhere. So for the most part, we did a lot of cooking at home. You know, that's where everything started. By experimenting with different types of foods, different types of vegetables. We realized that pretty much any of the foods that we used to like can be, you know, it's all about flavor and spices and taste. We started doing taste parties where folks came in and some of our friends would try some of our food. And the more that they tried it, the more that they were excited about it. So we started taking it a little bit more serious. I had a logo made. And we in June, no, a little bit before June, right when COVID started, my wife was, she lost her job because of COVID. I also was laid off. So we ended up we started from home in the beginning, just inviting friends over and having these taste parties. And when that got pretty popular, we started, we found a kitchen close by that we could cook out of so that we could do takeout. It went viral online. It got shared to a bunch of the vegan groups in Massachusetts. And people really started taking a liking to the vegan lobster roll that we have. And we had people travel as far as New Hampshire to come and buy food. People came from Rhode Island to buy food, Fall River, just to show you where there's, we were really shocked by the demand of how many people were contacting us to get food, to the point where we had to shut down the menu for a few so that we can catch up with the orders, because there's so many orders. Just as we exist right now, we're not fully open, but we constantly have conversations with people. So the value of everything that we do is to be able to be the biggest impact, to have the biggest impact, or to be the catalyst for change in the minds of people. Because it really is all in the mind, it's how we look at it. The overall goal or our purpose is really to build a restaurant market where we can foster the veganism and be able to serve food and show people how possible it is to have really amazing, tasty food that's nutritious. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in all of North America, I don't think there's another a fully vegan Cape Verdean place. So you can find vegan food, even though it's rare. You know, there's vegan restaurants here and there that you'll be able to find. But with us having the cultural aspect of Cape Verde, we're not in a very big place, you know. So we offer a unique taste of a culture that's you know, it's a unique culture. We've been cooking that way for about 6 years now, remaking. We got a vegan Katxupa, we have vegan bacalhau de nata, we have vegan lobster rolls, we have vegan tuna, which is a spin-off of chickpea, and it's our version of tuna. So all these things have, you know, gained a lot of traction in the vegan community, and also just folks that's interested in changing their health overall. We're raising funds right now so that we can have enough money to open up our doors this summer. So right now we're at about $12,500 out of $30,000 that we need to raise, and we have till April 1st to do it. So you know, we've had success with crowdfunding in the past. It takes a lot more than that to fully build out the full restaurant how we want it, but we're just trying to get our doors open so we can serve folks. You know, so we can be able to do all of the vegan goods in the market, and also have you know, the different types of foods that we can serve before we can fully open up the kitchen in the back. So that's the plan. We have till April 1st. And the way the crowdfunding works is we seek investors and anyone can invest, and the minimum is $100, and the return is 1.5. So whatever you put in, you multiply by 1.5. That's what you get back over a period of time. I believe it's 5 or 6 years, depending on how business goes. It could be even sooner than that. And so we're not asking for donations, but we're asking for investments. So so to just give you an example, if you put in $1,000, you get $1,500 back over the course of time, and that's through our revenue sharing. So that there's a Cabo Vegan in Cabo Verde even, because I genuinely see veganism moving in that direction. So that even in Cabo Verde, you know, when I visit Cabo Verde and I speak about it, it's like it's a foreign concept. The way I see information spreading, I think everyone wants to do better for themselves, and it becomes harder to make these decisions the more we're educated to simply just go and just sit down somewhere where you know you're gonna put in something into your body that's not good for you. So I'd like to see Cabo Vegan LA, Cabo Vegan Miami, Cabo Vegan, you know, different islands in Cape Verde, Portugal, you know, and that's all. We have a really strong passion behind everything we're doing. Like, we're all in. Like I said, when you are transforming lives, and when what you're doing is helping the environment and saving animal lives, the more conversations we have, the bigger our platform is, the more conversations we can have. And those conversations really is the value of everything we do, to be able to have those life-altering conversations with people, to you know, change their diet, change their habit, change their lifestyle to a healthier one. Never in my life have I been behind something so purposeful. Meaning, you know, when I can have a conversation with someone and they can come back and say that, you know, since I've talked to you, I, haven't had any meat, or I haven't, my diet's changed and my health has also improved. Those types of interactions brings a lot more purpose into life that money or it's to us, that's our measure of success. How many of those transformational conversations we can have with people